Good afternoon, Yankee fans. How you doing? Well, everybody's got to be happy once again as the Yankees now not only won the game but 11 games over, so that the hill little by little by little by little is going up and up and up. Congratulations to Jabit Vivas for his first home run. And we have Ken from the Ugly Truth, who just called that great game, and we're gonna go right to him with a wrap up of the game and his thoughts. Go right ahead.
Well, this is the Yankees' first series sweep since our first series against the Brewers. So it's great for us to be able to pull one off. We have won our last five series, and it feels fantastic. We've hit our high mark for over 500 with 11 games, and we're about to go on the road. Going to be a tough battle, but I thought that by this point we would be sitting right at the 50-50 mark for May, and we are well over that. I believe you predicted we were going to be six games over 500. Well, I think you may be a little short. I think we may be more than that.
Well, let's see what the Colorado series scares me. The Anaheim series scares me. Listen, I'll be happy if we get 2 out of 3 on both. Or, one of them we're probably going to lose 2 out of 3. No question in my mind. Well, they never do well in Anaheim.
The thing that you have to remember, that our team has been doing extremely well popping off against average pitchers.
Right.
And we're going to face a bunch of average pitchers. The worst stretch series with the Dodgers, they have a truckload, but most of those guys are on the shelf.
I know. But you're going to see, you'll probably see, the monster. So, whatever his name is.
Yamamoto.
So we'll probably get him, I'm sure, because they're going to want to try to win every game they can. So thank you, everyone, for coming. I know it's kind of a crazy hour. Actually, never thought it was going to be this early. The game, well, we got to remember the game started at 12:35, so 12:40. So it is only 3:23 Eastern time. So, thank you, everybody that's out in the chat. Also, remember, don't forget to contact the show at joeyankees28@gmail.com. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., we start it all over again. And we'll have coffee, bagels, Yankee talk, and we'll talk about the Colorado series. So, Ken, what did you give me your pros? Give me what you were a little bit at anything annoyed at today, including umpires, if you want. Let's go over. You called the game right down the middle. What did you see?
Well, honestly, Joe, this game lined up to be a pitcher's duel, and I called that for my pre-series review. And it didn't disappoint. Eovaldi was on point. He handled the Yankees for the innings that he was in there. Although he made one mistake pitch to Jorbit Vivas, he got blasted out of the stadium, and that was the differential. We didn't score.
Right.
Rodon went pitch for pitch, had a boatload of strikeouts. I don't even remember. Did he walk anybody?
2 walks.
2 walks?
2 walks. His ERA is down to 2.88.
Yep. I knew his ERA dipped below 3, and I believe that he tied Max Fried with 6 wins.
Awesome. Mark Leiter, he's at 261. Devin Williams is down to 6.50, and Luke Weaver is at a mere 0.40, if you can believe that one.
Well,
He's
the bullpen was lights out.
yeah, yeah. I agree with you. And now there's no rest for the weary though. Did they make the announcement of at least tomorrow night's game?
Who's going to be starting?
Yeah. Did
I
they,
haven't. I haven't looked at it, but I can check real quick.
yeah, I'm doing that. Let's see. Oh, Clark Smith tomorrow night.
I mean, Clark Schmidt would be the one that I would think, and I would think that Freed will pitch game 2.
Right. And like you said on your stream, it's 8:40 Eastern time. And then
Yep.
and then the next day, what are we looking at time wise? That's going to be the next day is going to be
4:10.
8:40. Yeah, no, 8:40 again. And then I think Sunday is going to be 4:10.
Yeah, Freed is scheduled to pitch game 2,
Yes.
and game 3 is going to be Will Warren. So tomorrow they haven't announced their starters, but for Saturday and Sunday they have.
I got Clark Smith for tomorrow.
No, I'm talking about the Rockies.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think tomorrow is going to be a bullpen game for them.
I wonder what kind of a lineup we're going to put out there tomorrow. I mean, I guess all the power, all the power is going to be in there tomorrow. Your Ben Rice's, your Dominguez. I think they'll all be in there, obviously. And then we'll see how the air goes, and hopefully they get there early. Early enough tonight. They get their they eat their Wheaties, they relax, and then move forward. So. It's all positive. It's a wonderful flight for them. A nice flight, and because they won, and they're in first place by no less than 5 games, no matter what. The Red Sox game got rained out, folks. By the way,
So we picked up another half game on them.
On them, yeah, they're going to have a doubleheader. Let's see. Looks like the Padres are headed to another loss. The Blue Jays lead them 4-2 in the middle of the 8th. The Phillies and the Colorado Rockies are in bottom 2, 0-0, and everything else is later. The next game to start is the LA Angels and the Athletics, and then we go to all the night games. So there's really only one final. Of course, it was Yankees 1, Texas 0, swept the Texas Rangers. Great series, great pitching, great hitting, a little situational hitting here and there. You can't really complain too much, aside from the fact that you would have liked to have seen a few more runs, but at the end of the day, they won 1-0, and that looks great on paper. It's a win, so it doesn't matter if it's 1-0 or 400-0. It's a win. A win is a win. So we're going into this. Yeah, we're going into the series, Ken. Obviously Colorado is not very good. Do you think the Yankees? They're usually a team that will focus. Before we go with that, I do have to ask you something. I did bring it up. I don't think you answered. You didn't say anything, which I found strange. So at the beginning of the game, and I have a feeling they talked to him, when J.C. Escara went to home plate and he took off his mask, he had a round circle ring in his ear. And
Yep.
I found that very strange, because the Yankees did not allow nobody, not Chas Chisholm, not any one of those players. And I'm sure that it went back to the team. It went back to the owner, and he must have called down and said, make sure he takes that off. I don't know what possesses these guys to get away with something like that. I know it's minor, but you're setting a bad example, and you're a rookie. You're a rookie. You are really lucky to be on this team.
Well, you have to remember this is the woke generation, and feeling able to express themselves is
Right.
something that is in their realm. We're older guys, and we're used to doing things the Yankee way. I still have a little bit of heartburn with the whole beard thing, but
Well, if
I'll
it's going
live
to
with
be
it.
a world championship, I don't mind. But I draw the line with the earrings because Chaz, I know, he puts them on all the time. A few other players, but you got to follow the, you got to do what's right is right. Hal had said nothing else changes. You can have the beard as long as it's tidy and all of that. He has no problem with that. But when you start with the ear stuff, no, there you got to draw the line. And I really believe they must have told him, get that thing off of there immediately, because I think that was a bad look. And if I was listening to Michael Kay and he caught that, I guarantee you he would have said something. Do you remember last year when Michael Kay thought the kid with in Cleveland worked for the Yankees because he had the Yankee shirt on? In the meantime, he was employed by the Indians, and he said,
Yeah.
"Oh God, I can't believe they're allowing the long hair like that." And it was like, wow. I mean, where did that come from? And then he felt a little cheap when he heard, "Oh no, he works for Cleveland." He says, "Okay, well that explains it." So you can imagine, maybe if the kid's lucky, nobody saw it. I just happened to look straight ahead, and I saw that, and I was very surprised that Boone let that go. It's kind of hard not to notice it. But he took off his mask, and my God, it couldn't have been any plainer. That definitely was not like an earpiece or anything. So, so that's a little mark on on JC. Don't like that. He has no business doing that. And it is about time to get rid of him. And let's bring up Rodriguez, and let's see what the kid has. If you're giving this guy a chance, give Rodriguez, who's been in baseball a lot longer, and bring this guy down. Let him have the proper going through everything, and let's see what this guy has. And then you can have Wells, and you have a left-handed hitter, and you have a right-handed hitter. Let's do it, guys. For
Honestly, the way Oscar's been lining up catching, it looks like he's setting up to be Rodon's catcher.
maybe not. It's a big hello to Match Coverage TV. Thank you, guys.
Hey,
Thank
Max, how's it going?
Appreciate it. Jacob Petruzzi, how you doing? Everything is good. I'm sure everybody, were you impressed with Rodon? Did you like the big power home run? What are you guys' thoughts on the game today, everyone? What's going on? How are we feeling? And how are you feeling? Are you a little worried going into Colorado, even though they can't get out of their own way? Let us know how you feel about that.
Well, for me, the concern with Colorado, it's a high altitude place, and pitchers have a difficult time uh, with their breaking pitches. They don't tend to break as hard in that high altitude area. That's why pitchers historically are resistant trying to transition there in free agency, and that's why you never see them sign a big name free agent pitcher.
Right. I believe the last one goes all the way back to, oh my God, it has to be the lefty that was on the Mets. I thought he was doing a great thing, going over there, and then his ERA went up about 3 points. Mike Hampton.
Yep.
So, it's hit or miss, and like I always say, Yankees have to score first. Once the Yankees score, everything settles in. I mean, come on, they protected a 1-0 lead today. Rendon, when he fell behind, he had that one pitch that he got through, which was great. So very impressive. And what more can you say about the bullpen? I mean, and Weaver is just amazing. How they just signed him from, let's take a chance. Take a chance. Oh my God, you may have the best reliever in the game right now. Very close.
And,
Very, very close.
and he's a free agent at the end of the season, and he's going to cost.
Oh, he is definitely going to be on the wanted list. There's no question about that. And that's why we need a healthy Loizaga. And we may have to look at some other guys. A beater. He's another one that they need to take a look at, see what they have.
If we could keep Beater on the field, he's every time he gets near us, he's injured.
Yes, I believe we're going to keep one of them, Ken. But I don't think we're going to keep both of them unless Williams comes back at setup money. But again, I guess that's for another day. But I don't know. I just don't see it. That you're talking a lot of money in that bullpen, and it wouldn't surprise.
You know what? That bullpen is what's been saving our bacon this year, and it's been that for several years.
Yeah, but you know what? The Yankees are going to look at. Well, next year they're hoping they get Cole back and Eel back, but still you're going to need relief pitchers. You're still going to need relief pitchers. So
you don't want to have the Clay Holmes
do over
syndrome with people doubting every time that guy touches the field whether they wasted a whole freaking outing or they're going to record a win. Although wins don't have as much prestige as they used to, but in my book, that's a measure of a pitcher.
Oh yeah, no question. Just looking here if there's any news out of Boone's presser. If he actually went on yet, but no, it looks all quiet on the Western Front right now. So, yeah, listen, we can't complain. Like I said, we were waiting for this series. A lot of people were thinking that the Yankees would probably, maybe lose 2 out of 3, or, they're starting to believe in our pitchers and the Yankees pitchers, guys. You're hearing Will Warren, you're hearing, people like that, and Yarborough, and you just don't think as the Yankees to go, all right, well, tonight, they're probably going to lose the game. In the meantime, these pitchers are pitching as good as the 1 and the 2s. So it's excellent. It's a great problem to have, no question in my mind. So,
well, I mean, if you look at it, Joe, when this series lined up, the first thing I called in my pre-series review is that we were outgunned in starting pitching. But Warren stepped up and did the jiggy, and he held them down fantastically. Yarborough matched pitch per pitch with who the hell was their pitcher last night? Oh, Jacob deGrom, their ace, went pitch for pitch. And today, Rodon outpitched Nate Eovaldi, who has always given us a hard time.
Definitely. Hey, Jonathan, how you feeling? Hope you're feeling better. I hope that the jet lag and all of that is ending, and whatever you were feeling, I hope that's getting much better. Nice chicken soup can't hurt. So hopefully,
maybe a chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah, you need a chicken parma or egg parmesan. That's what you need, my man.
From Papa Joe's.
There you go. That's it. You got to come to New York. You got to come to Staten Island, and come and have some of our real good Italian. We have one thing we don't miss is a lot of great restaurants here. Jonathan says that he's so. Okay, Jonathan. Well, you got a good time to rest. There's not going to be too much going on tonight. So relax and, and spend some time just relaxing, really. And of course, we all appreciate the effort that everybody does that gives to New York Yankee Mania. Go ahead, Ken.
Well, it seems that at, as series progresses, the team gels, and it's the loss of Oswaldo Peraza was devastating, uh, but the guys that are coming off the bench are following up, and they're doing what they have to. To quote Boone from a few seasons ago, they're animals.
Mm-hmm.
Solid defense, liking what I'm seeing there for the most part. Pitching is shaped up. I mean, truly, if I was to look for a true weakness on the team overall, I don't really think that it exists. There's been a lot of cries for us to add a third baseman, right-handed bat. I don't think we need to.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind that we got people on the shelf that aren't here with us, and we're playing this ball. Jazz Chisholm being one of them. Giancarlo Stanton, who hasn't touched the field for us, has been one.
Right, exactly. Well, again, we just, you're gonna take it one step at a time, one game at a time, and really, that's all you can do. I mean, the Yankees are flourishing now. This is the highest out over 500 they've been all. I mean, of course, all year, and now they swept another series. They're going into Colorado, and we're looking for a sweep, but I think we'd all be happy with 2 out of 3 in case. And then it's going to be a little bit. It gets a little tougher, and then real tough, and we've got to make a statement to the Los Angeles Dodgers. So that in itself is going to be one heck of a series come next week as we head into June and the summertime closing in on the summertime. So so Ken, with no game the rest of the day, what's on the agenda? What's going on today for you?
Well, I will be doing a pre-series review with the Rockies, so I'm going to be doing some homework, getting my
Okay.
notes prepped so I can get stuff done. Got a little bit of piano lessons with my granddaughter today, so
Oh,
that's going to
nice.
be an afternoon event. And dinner time.
There you go. You can't beat that. And your better half should be coming home soon, huh?
Saturday.
Okay. Good. Good. And I'm hoping it's a nice, calm day, and she flies in. Everything is good, and you guys go back to normal living.
Well, I tell you what, she hates flying, so it's
Okay. Well,
it's never calm. But she said that she told me that she wants me to take her out to a nice seafood restaurant when she gets back because where she's at in Texas, it's beef, 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 and she's not a real big fan of it. She does
okay.
what she does.
Then you
So
better
I told her, I
make sure
told her,
you do that.
I told her we can go out to the restaurant and get some good fish.
That's cool. How about you guys in the chat? What are you guys doing for the rest of the day? Anything good? What's up? You going to be watching anything cool on TV, or you going to catch up on series that you haven't been watching? Being the fact there's so many games going on. So what's the deal with you guys out there? Let us know. Let's see how you guys are doing. A Yankee Mania fans, Joseph Agmayani of Remax Elite at 917-273-7269 is an agent for over 30 years. 30 years. And one of the nicest guys in the business. If you're looking to sell your house, please call Joseph at 917-273-7269. That's 917-273-7269. When you do call Joseph, please tell him you heard it here on Yankee Mania in the AM or anytime that we're on. and we sent you, and believe me, you'll be glad you did. One note on that is if you're in another state or wherever you are, don't worry, he'll take care of you with the agents and everything. So if you're thinking about a house, by all means, call Joseph. You'll be glad you did. So Ken, I guess really there's not a lot else to cover aside from everything is so good that we don't want to spill the beans here. It's just a happy time, and and I'm sure that the Yankees want to get out, want to just relax and get going to this long road trip, 9 games.
The only thing that makes me uncomfortable about this season's team is our bench depth. At the trade deadline, I think it's possible for us to do a couple of upgrades to help us out off the bench.
Yes, I've been crying about that all year.
Well, it was one of my focal points in the preseason.
Right.
In the free agency period is bringing in some better quality bench players. I mean, last year we had Jumai Jones and J.D. Davis, who couldn't hit their weight if their lives depended on it.
Yeah, I agree. Mark Merck says, yes, we need to upgrade. We need to upgrade off the bench. Totally agrees. Yeah, I totally agree with you. That has to get done. And I think the Yankees know that themselves. I mean, they're testing out DJ LeMahieu, and I think he's passed. He's been robbed a couple of times. He's hit some nice line drives. So you can't expect.
Yeah, Garcia got him yesterday and today, both.
What do you mean?
He had shots that Garcia laid out for one yesterday and stole it off of DJ. And he had one that he backed all the way up to the wall, went up and got it too today.
Yes. And I'm telling you, he's been, listen, one thing, he may be batting, 230, but, he'll get 2-3 hits in a row and he's batting 300. So I'm not too concerned. I like what I see out of DJ. He's moving well at second base. He's moving well to his right, his left. I would like to see him at third base just to give it a try. It wouldn't be a bad thing. Maybe they'll do it in Colorado just to see, how it is. Again, nothing against Colorado. I'm not putting them down by any means because I don't care what your record is, Ken. You're still a major league team. It does not matter. And they could win in any given time, any given day. Anybody can win and anybody could lose. And we all know that growing up a baseball fan. You could have the greatest team, but that doesn't always amount to everything. So, and so really, there's really not much unless Ken, you want to discuss anything else, any other pros, cons, or anything. I think we covered it all, really.
I mean, there's not a lot to go over in a 1-0 game.
Yeah, 1-0 is 1-0. We'll take it all the time. No question about it. And now we got to see what the Yankees do. I mean, this is a 9 now. All right, I'll tell you what. I challenge what does everybody think on this 9-game road trip? When we're done in LA, what do you think the record's going to be? And be honest with it. Ken, what do you think?
6-3.
6-3. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go 5-4.
I think we take all 3 series.
Wow. Okay. By the way, an update score, a pretty good update for Yankee fans. The Padres have just come back and they have tied the Toronto Blue Jays 4-4 and it's now in the bottom of the 9th and 1 out. The Phillies are leading the Rockies 1-0 and the Athletics 1-0 in the top of the 4th. And still batting, and the LA Angels, the Athletics lead them 2-0 top 2. So okay, so you're saying 6-3. Well, I think the Yankees are going to take 2 out of 3 in Colorado. I think I worry about the Angels. I've seen too many
Okay.
years, and when they're a little good, they give us fits. So I'm going to say I would love to see 2 out of 3, but I'm going to go 1 out of 2. I really do. And I know I said, and how they're going to do this is I think they're going to they're going to make a statement to the Dodgers, and I pray to St. Anthony and we should all pray that they have a great defensive series against that team to put some doubt in their mind. Oh yeah, the Yankees are not going to implode this time. You're not going to wait for a lousy inning. It ain't happening. We're only getting better. And that's the way I look at it. So I look at it 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, and 2 out of 3. That's how I'm looking at it. So I'm going 5-4. That's the way that's how I feel. Guys, what do you think on the stream? Okay, everybody, I guess they're thinking about it. But yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I'm going to keep it as half full, the glass half full. If we do better, we keep that glass keeps filling up and filling up. I don't think 5-4 is out of the realm at all. 6-3 would be fabulous, but I don't see it. Real Bill, oh come on, 8-1, that's pushing it. I mean, that's great. I mean, you have all the confidence in the world, but how many times have you seen the Yankees go to Anaheim and win out there? It doesn't happen too often.
Last year.
Okay, when they stink, when they have a halfway decent team for some reason, oh my God, I don't even want to think of the years like 2002, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I don't even want to think about that. Merck says we sweep the Rockies 2 of 3 versus the Angels and 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers. Well, it's being very, very hopeful. Like I said, I've seen plenty of series. Now it used to be the Yankees would go out there and go play the Angels, the A's, and the Mariners. This time they get kind of a little break, but I'm afraid to say it because they go to Colorado, then they go to Anaheim, and then they go to LA. So it might be a little bit easy, a little bit, and the Yankees may have more momentum by hopefully winning 2 out of 3 in Colorado, and maybe who knows, they could sweep. I don't see the Yankees getting swept. God forbid, that would be the biggest laugh of the year, and you don't want that to happen, not at all. Ken, is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
I mean, looking at this upcoming road trip, we've got momentum going in our way. We've been playing real good ball, getting it done on the pitching and the hitting side of the ball. Bullpen has been locked down, so I've got a big confidence factor. I just hope that the team makes the adjustments that they need to pitching in Colorado, because that is no normal thing, and the hitters decide to have patient at bats.
Well, I do have a feeling that the Yankee batters are going to go to town. I mean, some of these batting averages that still can go up pretty fast. I think they might have a little bit of field day. I just don't know how the Yankee pitchers are going to do. But the one thing I do know is I think we're definitely going to be hitting. That's for sure, in my opinion, anyway. So let's see.
Yeah, these guys might go 8 with the home runs in Colorado.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. But again, that's for another night. Now you are definitely doing the play-by-play for game 1, correct?
Yes, I am.
Cool. All right, good. So you heard
Are you
that.
coming on with me?
I might. I will let you know. I will definitely let you know. Probably after the morning show or during the morning show tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and so with that in mind, guys, final thoughts. I just want to say, remember everyone, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., coffee, bagels, Yankee talk, and you, the most important thing, you, the fans. We'll come on at 8 o'clock. And then, of course, after the Yankee game, the final out, we will come on about, I would say, maybe 5 minutes after that. And we'll do it. We'll do a live post game. Hopefully, Ken will join us. So, Ken, your final thoughts? And
Well, tomorrow at 1:30, I'll be doing a pre-series review for the Rockies. So if you have time, hop on for that.
okay,
Give a listen, and I will be on 5 minutes before the game starts. So it should be 8:35 Eastern Standard
yes.
for the play-by-play. So, and I will hop on with you, Joe, on the post games. Are you doing a pregame?
Probably not. I'm just gonna give a short on the lineups. I think no. I more than likely I'll just give shorts on any news that comes out of Yankee land.
Okay.
And that's what we'll probably do tomorrow. But we take one first things first. Let's relax and enjoy. And everybody in the chat, thank you for coming by again. It's a long day. We appreciate that you came on in the morning. We appreciate you came on Ken's channel, and we appreciate you came on for the post game. So, Ken, your final thoughts?
Great series for the Yankees. Great win. Looking forward to the road trip. Hopefully more magic continues. I'll end with let's go Yankees.
Oh, well, Cold Italian Pizza just joined, or at least came into the chat. How you doing, big guy? Don't forget, I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure you know, come and join us in the morning. Let's have, instead of pizza and chicken parm, let's share some nice demi-tasse coffee, Lavazza coffee together. Let's have a nice biscotta in from Italy, from Sicily. You got it. So we'd like to see you in the morning, and that would be great. Everybody else, thank you so much. Big contributors of the show. I just want to tell you, as you know, I care a lot about you. Please, on your way out, the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and notifications. Contact the show at joeyankees28@gmail.com. I will let you know tomorrow morning when we're going to do the giveaway, so get ready for that. And I'm excited. I'm excited for somebody to take another win, and I appreciate everyone. Graham Highlander, how are you? And I hope you come into the stream for the giveaway, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Because Graham was nice enough, let's go one more with him. I told you, Ken, Vivas had the tools, and he did shorten his swing. So you want to respond to that, and then we'll give it a go.
Yeah, that was something that we talked about. Him having a long swing and not being able to catch up with the fastballs. He shortened it up, and he got a hold of the Eovaldi pitch and drove it out. So right on point, Graham. I guess you have old man eyes and are used to seeing normal baseball players, not this crazy, exaggerated swing that they seem to like.
Awesome. Okay, well, I guess we've covered it all, guys. Let's go. Yeah, well, you got to say, let's go Yankees. Give it one more. Let's go Yankees, Ken.
All right, let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. And everyone, as you know, my famous words is I love each and every one of you. Please stay healthy, hug everybody, and most important, God bless you and your family and your friends, and God bless America. Good night, everyone. Enjoy. Let's go Yankees.